Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the Elite Podcast. We are going to talk about Betty and Brittany today, and I'm going to share my opinion about the dynamic of their relationship. And I think it's got a whole lot more to do with just fucking helping people from, with cyber stalking and harassment and shit. Whole lot more to do with that fucking relationship than just that bullshit. But that's their cover up. I think that's their cover up. Just my opinion. Anything I say in this video is not meant to be taken as fact. Just my opinion. Freedom of speech will be used in this video, guys. But I need to give you a little bit of a backstory. We'll try to run through it real quick. And because when I start talking about this shit, I can kind of get off on a fucking tangent and just fucking talk for hours about this shit. But my third wife was a malignant narcissist, not diagnosed from her therapist, but I went to hours and hours and hours and hours of therapy because of this crazy bitch that I was married to. And in order for me to heal, I had to educate myself on her personality disorder because I was kind of in one of those situations to where uh, I was blamed for every fucking thing. And if you noticed, that's kind of what we seeing over here on this other side with Betty and Brittany, right? They blaming fucking everybody on their own goddamn failures, and that's what and what they're doing is in a mass fucking thing way. You know what I mean? Like they blaming every goddamn body. But when I was married to my ex, every fucking problem she had in her life was blamed on me. So with that kind of fucking trauma and with that kind of fucking projection, it fucking tore me down to where I thought I was a piece of fucking shit, and I've already kind of halfway felt like that, right? So it didn't take a whole lot of it didn't really take a whole lot of fucking convincing to make me feel even fucking worse about myself. So I got to the point to where I had to get away from this person. Whenever I got rid of this person, it opened up a whole lot of more fucking issues, underlying shit. So I decided to seek therapy. Uh, and one of the things in therapy, like I said, was for me to educate myself on her personality disorder, along with trying to educate myself and learn more about my own personality disorders. But in the process of me learning about this narcissist shit, I became fascinated. And what made me become fascinated was because the very first book I read, I can't really remember the title. It was a hardback, or it wasn't a audio book or nothing, or something like or a Kindle or whatever. It was actually a fucking purchased book. I can't. I wish I could still find it and remember the name of this book because I would recommend it to every fucking body. Maybe I'll do a little research and maybe put that on my next video if you're kind of needing to read it. But me being an old country boy, I wasn't much of a reader. But when I started reading this fucking book, it was like this book was written for me. Every fucking scenario in this book happened to me verbatim. It was like I was reading a fucking story about my marriage, but it just had fucking different names. And it blew my mind. And that first book set me on a fucking spiral of buying fucking books about how to survive and how to deal and how to this and how to that. And I learned the dynamic of a fucking narcissist and the different styles. And during my journey of educating myself on this fucking shit and healing, I learned so much about it, and I learned how to recognize it. I learned the red flags. I learned what goes on in their fucking mind. I learned how they think. I learned every fucking thing. I learned their fears. I learned how to fucking win. I learned all of this shit. And what I'm seeing with Brittany and Betty is exactly what I read in these books. You guys think that we just got some crazy motherfucker named Betty who is fucking mentally disabled or whatever, which is true. I see something totally different. I see dangerous. I see evil. I see something that you don't want to fuck with unless you know how to fuck with them. It's like you don't go wrestle a goddamn rattlesnake unless you're a fucking rattlesnake handler, right? These motherfuckers are for you not to be petting on the head. These motherfuckers are deadly and they're fucking dangerous. You just don't go up there and feed the fucking bear, right? So my warning is to be very fucking careful when you're dealing with these people. And I'm gonna explain my opinion based off of what I know about these people. And I'm gonna try to do a little bit of opening your eyes about this shit. Okay, what I believe is a malignant narcissist. I believe Betty is a malignant narcissist because, as we seen yesterday, she was reading off somebody's fucking medical history and she was laughing at it, showing no fucking sympathy, empathy, fucking whatever you want to, no remorse for what this woman went through, nothing. And not one time I seen her show any remorse or empathy towards anybody that she thinks that has crossed her, right? Even in war, I think we show just a little bit of empathy for our fucking enemy, right? You know, you just shoot the motherfucker one time, you don't just goddamn annihilate his body, right? So, but that they don't, a malignant narcissist don't don't think like that. They're out to fucking cut you into pieces, and then they're going to laugh at you because they get their attention and their and their I don't even know how to say it, but they get they get a kick out of people thinking that they're some fucking badass. You don't fuck with them, right? A malignant narcissist, they wear a mask, but not all the time. Whenever Betty has her mask on, is whenever you see her talking so nice and politely and lovey and dovey and all that shit. When she takes her fucking mask off, this fucking bitch is this fucking bitch is vengeful and fucking hateful as Satan himself. We've seen it. But then we got a covert narcissist, which is what I call the sidekick. A covert narcissist is real covert about their, their revenge and their getting back at somebody that wronged them. They kind of go about it a little slick way. They're snakes in the grass. They poke a little fun, and they know that that they're poking fun at you. So they do it kind of in a slick way. Now, a malignant narcissist will call your goddamn name and put all your fucking background history on fucking out there. But a covert narcissist, they real slick with their shit. They're real slick. And unless you really know how to identify it and know what they're fucking doing like I do, you don't recognize it. I know all of those, not all of them, but I know a majority of those little community posts that the fucking covert narcissist over there puts on her fucking YouTube channel is a little bit of a poke. A poke. Now, who she's poking at, it could be me, it could be TJ, it could be TC, it could be just whoever in the fuck. But those are little pokes. Those are little look at me's. Gotcha. And I'll use an example. I made a video, kind of a parody video to one of her videos. It got 8,000 views. Not because it was a good video, because somebody kind of shared it out. Think that shit was funny. Got 8,000 views and was still running before I took it down. Now, I poked a little fun in one of my videos and I said, hey, look, my goddamn video got more than your motherfucking video did because she only had 1,400 views on her video, you know, and I got 8,000. So guess what? Guess what? Stevie Wonder could see the goddamn fucking footprints in the sand of this fucking bullshit. She goes, whether it was her or whoever, goes and buys views for this video because it was sure was fucking odd that video gets 15,000 views and none of the motherfucking rest of them gets that fucking many, right? So what's the odds of that one just standing out, right? It stood out because I bragged about I got 8,000 views on my fucking parody of a video that you put out. So a covert narcissist, just like any other narcissist, cannot lose. They have got to win at all costs. So she figures out a way, or maybe she already knows how to buy fucking views on a video. It's pretty simple. I've had video views bought for my videos, and I know who probably done it. If she didn't know how, I know who she's got on her side that knows how to do that shit. She ain't fooling no fucking body. Just like I said, Stevie fucking Wonder could see the goddamn clues in this shit, but she goes and she buys views for this video, and she wants everybody to see it, right? So she puts a community post. Oh my God, 9,500 views, which was a response to me. Then, oh my God, 15,000 views. Just so happened double what I got, right? But the next day, now let me tell you how Stevie Wonder could have figured this shit out that those views were bought. The next fucking day, this video loses 1,000 views. Now, how does a video with 15,000 views one day end up with 14,000 views the next day? It's because YouTube recognizes that views were bought for that video. So they kind of take some back, right? Now, they don't take all of them you bought back. They just kind of take those views back and kind of kick you out of the whole algorithm, right? And sometimes whenever YouTube sees this shit, they can actually shadow ban your whole fucking channel. I know a fucking trucking YouTuber that's got 10,000 fucking subscribers, and this motherfucker can't beg for goddamn 10 views on a fucking video he's got because his goddamn shit is bought, and YouTube recognized it as bullshit, and they shadow banned the fuck out of his channel, right? So, like I said again, Stevie fucking Wonder could see the goddamn shit. So, but they gotta win. But they gotta win. They have this urge to win so goddamn bad that they sometimes just leave fucking clues that make them look like a goddamn fool. Now, somebody like me can see this shit and recognize it, but everybody else don't, right? So the dynamic, I think, behind this malignant and this covert narcissist duo that we got dealing with here it's got nothing to do with fucking helping people with cyber stalking. Now, they're putting the front out like, oh, I've been cyber stalked for 4 years. Oh, well, so have I been cyber stalked for 4 years. What a fucking coincidence. Let's join fucking forces. Anybody in their right goddamn mind would know that you don't want to fucking join forces with fucking Betty. She will destroy any fucking thing Now, and in the beginning, I was like, okay, I didn't really see it. Okay, maybe this shit's right. But with how Betty has been acting and the bullshit she has done fucking pulled, it's completely fucking obvious that Brittany, being the covert narcissist, in my opinion, not fact, I'm not a fucking medical doctor, I can't fucking diagnose anybody. In my opinion, she shows traits of a fucking covert narcissist. A covert narcissist finds a malignant narcissist. Now, Betty goes on YouTube and on a public platform and says, by the way, I have done an extensive background check on Betty and I found fucking nothing. But we know that's a fucking lie. But I think that was a half truth. I think Brittany done a fucking extensive background check on Betty on her videos, seen that she don't give a fuck, seen that she'll fucking put people's shit out there. And that was what attracted the covert narcissist to the fucking malignant narcissist. Because a covert, like I said, they like to keep their hands clean. They got an image to protect. A fucking malignant narcissist don't got no fucking image to protect. They trying to fucking destroy motherfuckers. So basically, Brittany found herself a hitman. So at any time, and they're disguising it as a fucking, we're trying to do big things and we're trying to save fucking people. But then they also said as soon as we get done with our cases, we can help other people. So their main objective is to raise fucking money to start a goddamn organization, 503, whatever the fuck it is, to fucking protect themselves and to raise money and donations for their own fucking cases. Do you think if they did get this fucking shit off the ground and they got grant money, they gonna give a fuck about anybody else? They coming after every goddamn enemy that they fucking got with fucking vengeance, with fucking people behind them. They don't give a fuck about nobody else. They don't give a fuck about that kid that's getting bullied in school. They don't give a fuck about none of these other motherfuckers on here that's getting bullied by goddamn trolls and shit. They've done already said, when we get done with our cases, then we can help other fucking people. That should tell you right there that they're fucking worried about their self. But let's get back to the Brittany has got her a hitman. Anytime Brittany has a problem with anybody, guess what? All she's got to do is just hand a little fucking information over there to fucking Betty. Betty goes off the goddamn rail, puts fucking people's medical records, fucking background histories, and all this shit on the fucking on her fucking channel. You know, and Brittany gets to keep her fucking hands clean over there on her channel and keep her fucking mask on. Because Brittany needs to wear her mask 24 hours a day. Betty don't give a fuck about no mask. She just puts it on when she needs to fucking act nice. So, really, Brittany is using Betty. And Betty's too goddamn stupid because she's fucking power hungry. She thinks she's got a fucking former goddamn law enforcement officer and some fucking body who owns her own goddamn fucking leased truck and got all this fucking knowledge. She thinks that this motherfucker is trying to help her. She's too goddamn stupid to realize she's being fucking used. You know, but all of that shit's gonna blow up in their face. Just keep on watching. Just keep on watching. I went live the other day. Brittany come in there fucking making big ass threats and was fucking, evidently she was terrified of something. Made everybody wonder, what in the fuck is she so scared of? What in the fuck is she so scared of? Maybe in the future I would tell you what she's so fucking scared of. Because with one live stream, I can remove the fucking mask. With one live stream. But guess what I got to do to remove this mask? The same thing I had to do with my third wife. I had to destroy myself just to destroy her. I had to destroy my job, my career. I had a damn good job. I was a fucking location manager at a fucking farm supply company. We had 10 fucking trucks I ran. I was responsible for $50 million worth of fucking farm supply inventory. I had a fucking company truck. I had company credit cards. Every year I went on a goddamn the sales reps of fucking Monsanto and these fucking big companies used to take us on a goddamn fucking trout fishing trip on and shit every fucking year. Paid for. You know, I had a pretty good career, but I knew that I could not go through what I needed to go through and maintain that career because that bitch was going to destroy every goddamn thing I had anyway. You couldn't just go up to a malignant narcissist and say, "Hey, I want a divorce," and then they say, "Okay, honey, I understand. We're just not making it anymore, and I understand. I want you to be happy." No, no, no. That ain't how they motherfuckers work. They fucking destroy you. So what did I do to get away from this bitch? I destroyed myself. I quit my fucking job. I went on the fucking road for a few months, and I fucking burnt my goddamn life to the ground. And in 2016, I rebuilt my fucking life. Now, I got back into a bad marriage and I slowed myself down a little bit. But for the last 3 years, I have been rebuilding my life from burning my fucking shit down to the ground just to fucking take the mask off a goddamn narcissist. And with one live stream, I could fucking burn this whole goddamn YouTube shit and OnlyFans and all of that fucking shit to the goddamn ground. But guess what I would do in the process? I would burn myself to the ground too. And as of right now, that's the only thing holding me back. That's the only thing holding me back is because I don't want to fucking go up in the fucking flames that I fucking create. So right now, people are fucking okay. They don't have nothing to worry about. You can wear your goddamn mask, and you can keep on fucking selling fucking delusions and shit to goddamn old men. Your cup of coffee and your goddamn candy bar, you so to speak. But what you don't want to ever to fucking happen is to me to get to the point to where I got back in 2016 is where I don't give a fuck to where I would burn my fucking self down just to fucking take your mask off. That's what you need to be fucking afraid of. But guys, that's all I got to say today. Appreciate y'all for listening. And I'm out.